Hey everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you how to run simulations in Packet Tracer. So you'll use this in one of our final labs here, where you're going to be examining some packets that are being sent over this very simple network. We don't have a router or anything, just a couple endpoint devices all connected through a switch here. So to run a simulation, if you go down in the bottom right corner here, you're going to toggle over to simulation, and it's going to bring up this window here. And you can drag this and move it around. You can make it wider if you would like to, if you can't see everything. But this is where we're going to get the information from our simulations. Now, to get stuff, we have to actually do something. I need to, ping a computer or try to open a web browser and go to a website. I have to do something on the network to simulate those packets that are actually traveling. So let's do a simple ping command. Let's ping this computer here from this computer here. So let's see here. So I'm going to run this command, ping 192.168.0.20, which is this device here. Now, when you hit enter, it's going to look like it's not doing anything. That's because you have to actually tell the simulation to run. So what I mean by that is over here, there's a play button. If I hit play, it's going to start doing stuff. And you can control the speed right here. You can make it fast or slow if you drag and scroll this. Okay, but let's hit play, and you can watch packets being sent. Okay, we'll just kind of watch it go through for a minute here. We can speed it up if it's too slow for us. Right, and it's going to go through this whole process of sending these packets for the ping command that we asked for. Right, if I click on this computer again, we can even see every time the packet goes all the way through and back again, we get that reply message pop up. So we get a third one right here. Right? And as we know at this point with the ping commands, we get 4 replies back, or at least we should, where we are sending a packet and then it's just echoing that same thing back to us, giving us a reply to make sure that we have connection. So you can see now that we have succeeded. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the simulation, okay, and show you a couple other things that we can do here. Once you have all of your stuff collected, all of these different events, you can go back through them. Like if you want to open up a specific event and dig into the details, you just click on the one that you're interested in and you can read through. It's kind of cool. It takes you through the different layers. Like for example, if I go previous or next layer, it'll jump to the different layer in the model that we're interested in. So like layer 1 would be our physical, right? Ethernet 0 sending out a frame. At layer 2, we have the frame actually going through. We get the next hop IP. And then we get to our layer 3, which is where we have more of the actual packets that are being sent here. But anyways, that's a little beside the point here. Just know that you can get some more details about each of your packets just by clicking and clicking around in here, scrolling through. You can find some good information. The other thing that's helpful to know how to do is I can click on the little arrows here. And if you watch over here on the left, it's going to actually go back through the steps. Oh, I got to start at the beginning here. Hold on. Okay. It's going to go back through and let me toggle through all of the events that occurred. So this is the very first one. I click the next arrow, you can see it shows me where it goes next, and it's just going to pause and let me look at it. So what's helpful with this is just kind of following the path. Like we are sending a packet from our computer, it goes to the switch is going to broadcast it, right? If it needs to, or if it knows the device, it'll send it directly to the device it goes to, and then it's going to send it back, right? This is the reply, it's received. So that's the completion of one packet. Then our next packet gets sent, received, and then we get a reply sent back. That's our second pack complete, and so on. So we get our total of 4 packets, and notice how the color is changing to signify it is a different packet that is being sent. So this is our 4th and final one here, and it finally gets back. Right, and that corresponded to these reply messages right here. We can see the actual movement of that packet from our computer and echoed back. Now, something else that's helpful to know how to do here is how to sort the type of packets that you're looking at. We might not want to be looking at ICMP. We can show all or none. So if I click this is none, obviously. If I click it again, you can see that now we also have some other protocols showing up in here. We can actually go through and edit which ones we want. So for example, if I just want to show ICMP, I can go in here and just select ICMP, and it's just going to show me that specific type. So again, we've never done this before, so I wanted to make just a short video, show you some of the basics. You're going to be playing around with this a bit in this lab to look at like that TCP three-way handshake and all the different packets that are sent and kind of following their paths and digging in a little bit more into the actual packet structure. This is a really good way to simulate that and be able to see what is actually happening at every moment along the way of that actually occurring to establish a TCP connection. So this is going to be a really nice tool. I just wanted to give you a little bit of background, something that you could pause, go back and scroll through if you needed to see how this works. All right. See you later. Have a great day.